All right, recording on all fronts. So, who wants to count me in?
No, for the love of God. Action.
Every time.
That wasn't a count, Jess.
It was a mental count.
You know,
All right, then I need to be better then, apparently, because I didn't.
Brandon, the world doesn't have PBS anymore. I'm gonna need you to know like 1, 2, 3. Like, you.
But no one said it. Jess just like went
You
in.
can't think eternally like 1, 2, and 3.
It's like I yell
No.
action. Is that better?
You just yell.
What?
At
I just yell action.
Sure.
Yay. Okay. Action.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the season 3 premiere of Kill the Week. I am your host, Brandon, along with my co-host. I'm just going to kind of do a rapid fire around the room here. We got Jess, Jill, Josh, Carly, and new to the show and hanging out for tonight is Maul. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
Lovely, lovely. So how was everybody's holiday and New Year, since we're back after that treacherous thing?
Oh, I was with my nephew a lot of the time, and let me tell you, he's 2 years old, and I'm glad I don't have children at the moment. It's so much energy. I don't know how. He's like this small. How? It don't make sense.
Especially around Christmas too. I just think it's in the air because I think at 2 you don't really understand, but like something in the air.
It has.
So does like terrible twos actually exist? That's like a thing.
Yeah, no, that's real. He's ripping everything. He just throws stuff. He just picks it up like and I'm like, my parents told me say get it out of his hand or he'll rip it. And I'm like, what? I hear paper ripping. I'm like, oh, okay. But he's so smart. I'm like, so why do you keep throwing stuff? But I love him.
Well, as long as there's love, I guess that's all that really matters, despite destruction.
Don't they go hand in hand?
Yeah.
They do. Yeah. Love, destruction, hate, all the human emotions balled into one toddler.
Yep, it's the happiest time of year. I'm really glad it's over.
Yeah.
We did it.
Speaking of toddlers, that's a good segue into what our episode is covering tonight. Because what was his name?
That's the lead-in.
Yeah. Terrible toddlers. This is going to be the lead-in.
What's his name?
You just can't have a soul, could you? To just
Isn't Simba a
It
toddler?
wasn't his fault.
They gaslit him, though. Fucking Scar
Alright.
gaslit him.
Do you want to say what the kill is?
All right, yeah, let's. All right,
Do
before we like it just dives in or gets stampeded like antelope. We'll go.
Spoiled.
It's all references.
Oh my God, Brandon.
Keep going.
You can't tell me I'm wrong. Either way, today's episode we are talking about the Lion King, specifically the death of Mufasa. So we're gonna go around the room, and we're gonna start with Jess. And Jess, why don't you tell us your first memory of this supposed tragedy?
God, I don't really remember the first time I watched it, but I've definitely seen it multiple times throughout my childhood. I mean, I was a Disney kid, so all Disney films, watched them all. I mean, this kill in particular, it's up there, man. Especially when you watch it as a little kid and like the sound effects, like the music being so intense, and then like it's just a lot to process as a child. I feel like watching this scene is very emotional. But yeah, I don't remember the first time I watched it, but I've definitely seen it a lot of times, and I feel like it still hits. And then when little Simba has to go down there and be like, "Dad," just gets me.
Okay. How about you, Jill? Jill, this was your pick. You picked this one because you like to ruin childhoods.
I do. I think my previous pick was Land Before Time, so I have a thing with killing parents because that's life. Yeah. I don't remember the first time I watched it. I always loved Disney movies. I love Lion King. I have a soul, unlike Brandon, so I cared when Mufasa died. I watched it again with Brandon, and he just had I'm crying. He's no emotion, judging the shit out of the movie. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Imagine
We'll
having
get to me.
What's that?
I said we'll get to me. But why why did you pick this one exactly? I know it wasn't to
They
ruin
like to ruin
childhood.
childhoods. I don't know, because like everyone talks about like Bambi's mom. I don't really care about Bambi's mom, but Mufasa.
I feel like that one was
I didn't
more.
really watch Bambi, but I watched Lion King.
Nah.
Like I don't know why Bambi. Like I know, but I don't remember really watching Bambi. But like Mufasa was the same idea, just sad.
Well, I think Mufasa was more our generation than Bambi was.
I mean, it definitely destroyed me watching it again with like adult brain, and like it's been 14 years since I lost my dad, so like it was definitely like emotional and harder to watch. And then I'm sitting next to a serial killer that had no emotion. So
I have my reasons. Josh, how about you, man?
So I'm gonna start. It's not long, just a quick 10 seconds. I'll let the song express it. Just give me 1 second. Not that part. This part. I cried. I was 4. I remember distinctly. It was my favorite movie as a kid. I was like, and my mom left the room. So just in that moment, I was crying so much so I took the tape out to rewind it. I saw some film. I really didn't know what that was. I started pulling it. I was like, what is this? My mom came back in and said, I ruined the tape. So in my mind, I killed Mufasa twice. I was devastated.
You need to prevent it. I understand.
It still hits me to this day.
You couldn't even do the pencil and put it back. You just damn.
I didn't know. And my mom wasn't helped. I sort of blame her. I'm like, you're an adult, you should have known in retrospect. But no, it was
Damn.
Okay, I think you win for like film affecting you so
Yeah,
much.
you killed Mufasa. Damn, Josh.
it was betrayal. It was betrayal. I felt like Scar.
Yeah, you were prepared.
How long did it take you to like come back and rewatch it?
Oh no, I rewatched it. My grandma bought me another tape.
How kind of her.
Relive it, kid.
I literally rewatched it like the next day, and I was like, I still cried. Like, it didn't make me feel better.
Yeah, it does not get any easier from there.
No.
Damn.
And then Simba just sad. I didn't think a sad cub would be sadder than a sad puppy, but no. Simba wins.
Really does.
All right, Carly, how about you?
This movie was definitely like a pillar in like the Disney child like bookcase type of thing. It is like one of the foundations. I will say I think because maybe I saw Bambi before I saw Lion King, I think that one's personally that was like probably like first parent death that I saw. So that's why I remember more. But after Jess just said the dad part, hey, that just brought me back. And it's like, okay, maybe it did affect me more than I thought it did. So that's where I stand.
All right. How about you, Mal?
I don't remember the first time that I saw this death on screen. And, you know, when I think back to my experiences watching it, because I obviously remember seeing, I just don't remember the first time. What hit me necessarily with this scene was not even Simba being upset that like his father died. It was the betrayal of the death, the murder of it, which I think goes to like my fascination with true crime these days. But yeah, no, it was the betrayal of it because, you know, it's horrific on Simba, obviously, but just the fact that it was who it was is awful. The fact that Scar did it, that's what made me mad.
Okay, I like that. I like that it's like a different vantage point of this in general. It's not just like a kill, but a straight up murder.
I was out for revenge immediately. Yeah. I was like, Simba, come on, buddy. We gotta get this.
Your turn.
Yeah, come on. Let's go. Let's grow up. Okay. We got business.
I mean, he grew up real fast in that time jump.
No.
Oh God, Brandon, do you want to talk about why you don't care that Mufasa died?
Yeah, so I remember the first time that I watched this movie. I watched it. I've also come to a conclusion after watching this movie again yesterday. Yesterday was my second time watching it. I did
Ever?
not. I did not grow up with this movie. This was not a staple in my household. This was not. No. So I watched it in school. I was in like first grade when I first watched it, and I just didn't. My brain, I guess, was like always in a logical kind of standpoint to just be like, I I just didn't fully grasp any of it. Like I didn't relate to the lion cub. I didn't relate to any of it. I was like just trying to understand why Scar was so mad because the movie never explains why he's just like a bitter bitch the entire time. He's just like, "Wah, I should be king," and it's all this little kid's fault. Like they don't really explain it. You just kind of like get that. But I've come to a conclusion yesterday when Jill and I rewatched it. I was like, oh, I know exactly why this was not in my house. I was a Don Bluth kid. So I grew up with American Tail and Fern Gully and all of those movies. I was not a Disney kid. So the only Disney movies that I watched, I like Robin Hood was dope. I was an Aladdin kid. And like Pixar before it was like Disney Pixar. So I watched like Toy Story and Monsters Inc. and shit. But yeah, it didn't do anything for me back then. And even watching it now as an adult, I'm just like, yeah, I don't feel anything about it because like there's no build up to it. For me, there was no emotional attachment to be like, okay, yeah, he keeps saying like, oh, I want to be like you when I grow up. I don't know. I think that's just hamming it in. It wasn't for me. It is not for me. I didn't feel anything for him dying. And I love James Earl Jones. That man is a national treasure. But no.
Sean the non-believer.
It just didn't do it for me. I get emotional at a lot of things. All right. The first movie to make me bawl out crying was The Iron Giant. Okay. That was like the first movie to do that for me. And that was because we spent time with him. We grew with him.
I mean, the Iron Giant was a tearjerker as well.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, man, Superman. Yeah, I fucking
You want
lost
to do
it.
kill of the week for Iron Giant when he explodes, and we'll see if you have an emotion then.
Because spoiler alert, he doesn't die.
I know. Christ, Brandon. I'm just trying to find like one thing where you seem like human.
I am
What-
very human.
So
Do
did
you
any John
think-
Bluth film make you feel like something?
Hold on, wait. Jess first, then Josh.
I was just gonna say, do you know anything about like the behind the scenes stuff of The Lion King and the actual making of it?
I know some of it. Yeah, I did research.
Like the fact that basically they had to get a new director and all like first time animators because everyone jumped ship to go to Pocahontas.
Yep.
And then they were basically even like the head of Disney was like praising Pocahontas and never mentioned Lion King. They were like second class citizens, and then it like shattered records.
Yeah, I mean that does nothing for Mufasa's death, but I think that's a great like.
The movie in
You're
general.
a horrible
No,
person. Brandon.
It's a great like underdog story, and I was reading a lot about that, and especially since this movie had more of an A-list cast than Pocahontas, I think did.
Yeah.
Even though Pocahontas, I think I've only seen like maybe once.
I was
Did you
a Disney kid.
anything
I watched
watching?
much.
What was that, Josh?
I said, did you feel anything watching that?
No.
I don't know. I have to get back to you on that one.
When we were talking
Uh,
about, I was like, "Oh, did you watch Mulan? Did you watch that? You watched nothing. You cared about
No.
nothing. You watched none of it." and
I
don't
was
bother.
not a Disney kid.
I don't know how you just even if you weren't a Disney kid, how you didn't come in contact with it.
Just didn't. It just
Like
wasn't.
you have enough cousins of every age that you would have come in contact with these things.
All right, look, I may have seen Mary Kay and Ashley way too many times than I'd like to count, but I didn't watch like the Disney flicks. But what, Josh? What was your question after Jess? To go back.
Somehow we were more random. But my question was, so did any of the flicks that you did watch in lieu of The Lion King make you feel the same way we feel about Lion King?
For like Don Bluth stuff.
Yeah,
Anything.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, like Don Bluth specifically, like American Tail got me. Like when Fievel was like lost and had to like go and find his family, like that hit real hard for me. The fucking Mushkas coming into America, that was a tough one for me. Land Before Time, same thing. Yeah, those movies hit because I watched them a lot
so
too.
the
Like
Hood is coming back. Yeah,
I have a soul, okay? It's little,
I
but
didn't
it's
feel like it
there.
was there when you were, even
I'm
if you
not-
didn't grow up watching Lion King, how you had no emotions yesterday. I don't think there's a soul there. You did not give two shits. You're like, we haven't seen enough of Mufasa. They didn't build him up enough. It doesn't
All right.
matter that he died.
Fine.
I'm
I can, in my opinion, redeem myself because the last movie to make me like fully mentally break down was within the last like 2 years. Was I watched Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind for the first time.